Let us settle our minds for our evening meditation. Let us resolve that we will not start any mental activity or engage in any of the mental traffic that goes through the mental field without first feeling the divine presence around us and within us. Let us pause a while until we feel this presence. Let us engage in stillness, silence. Let the silence lead us to that still center that we characterize as being the cave of the heart. Let us dive down deeply until we reach that center of poise. At that point, all our difficulties and problems dissolve. There is only a sense of fullness. Let us access the center of peace before we move on in our meditation. Let noble thoughts come to us from all sides. Let the divine presence be felt in the whole of space. Let us emit a divine aura from the center of the heart that washes over all things that occupy space in three different areas. This earth on which we live, and then the space in between and the realm beyond. Let us meditate on that divine light that sits behind everything and illuminates everything. Let that light of knowledge come to us. Let us resolve all sounds into that primordial Om. Let us mentally repeat the sound symbol Om. At first we can do it with lips moving, and then as a silent repetition, just allow the sacred sound to reverberate, touching in a waveform everything in front of us and around us. The peace that we feel, may we spread everywhere. Let us make sure that all beings are happy and peaceful and blissful, free from stress, free from struggle, free from fighting internally and externally. The very epitome of this serenity and peace is the face of a Buddha. We find that same face in many ideals of perfection, many saints, many sages. Today we have celebrated the birth anniversary of Swami Purnananda, the embodiment of serenity and peace. By looking and recreating a face in front of you, immediately you get the characteristics that come with it. Let us meditate on this, the calm smile that plays on the lips, the indrawn aspect of the eyes, the evenness of the eyebrows, the hair knotted in 1,000 ways, the earlobes extended, the sharp features of the nose complementing the setting of the face. Let us be an entire reflection of this serene face. Let us find the source of the serenity deep within us. Outside of us, normally mistaken as I, me, and mine, is a mask, carefully constructed to delude us into a wrong identity with a physical look, with an expression, with a history, with a set of complex reactions and behaviors. But behind this mask is the eternal self. It is this eternal self that we resort to in our meditation. Let us go now deep within again, entering into all the various levels and layers that we have previously called I and me and mine, that we have gained a sense of ownership over and agency. Deep within, that is our immortal self. If we go inward far enough, we will catch it even for a brief moment. That sense of inner joy that accompanies a sense of oneness. Let us go deep, deep within to an inner flame, a light, thin and slender, and yet shining brightly, brighter than a candle flame, brighter than a laser beam, and brighter than the sun. And deep in its center is that which lights everything. And everything, as we call it, enters and dissolves into it, so that only this eternal flame exists. Let us sink down deeply into this eternal flame of love and bliss. In this way, we become the embodiment of light and bliss. It shines through all the apertures of the pores of the skin and the face. It is that light that shines within everything and everyone. It is seen in the eyes. We call it life. It is felt in the breath. It is observed in the rays of the sun. It is there in the warmth of the human body and the fivefold energy distributed within it. It comes to us as thought. It comes to us as memories and impressions. It may even come to us as all the various events of the day. Some might be pleasant, others might be stressful, but the current, the current, that is our divine, that is our infinite invisible. Let us dive down deep and feeling the feeling of complete adoration and wonder and thankfulness, a sense of suspended awe as we enter into this deepest, most essence. And there, once more, we find the echo of the Om, and it radiates as subtle waves, increasing in volume, combinations, making a complex pattern. In this way, we take a journey inward and a journey outward. And all the variation of waves are no different. It is simply the form-filled shapes of this eternal, dancing and playing like dappled colors and forms and shapes on water, reflecting light and shade, colors and movement that fascinates our eyes. But the eyes themselves are these combinations of waves as well. In every single cell, in every single atomic structure, there we find the glory of the divine self. Let us be part of this divine, eternal, blissful, joyful dance. Let our soul engage in it. Let our breath engage in it. Let us be one with it. Let us experience this moment of unity and oneness at the end of this day, so full of different activities. Let us rest. Let us rest and bask in the glory of that sweet divine. Here in its earthly home and round its humble shrine, where restless yearnings cease and sorrows all depart. Veritable ark from the ocean's shore, and in its shelter blessed, we can see and realize the shore. Sweet light, shine on us, we pray, that earthly joys may fade away. Sweet offering divine, sweet offering divine. Let us realize and see this inner divinity in every moving, living being. Millions and billions of diverse variations, a kaleidoscope of divine colors spread everywhere. Let us mentally join our palms, or even physically join our palms in salutation. Salutations to all these myriad forms of different shapes and colors with different characteristics, different frequencies, different amplitudes, expanding and shrinking, but always moving like the dancing feet and legs of the divine. We have gone now from the serenity of the face of a Buddha to the dynamic energy of the unit oneness. And this I and me and mine, this self image, which causes us so much difficulty, is gone. It was never really there. It had its moment on the stage of life. It had its use. But now we can put it aside and dwell in our original home. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace beyond all.